useful to.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Santosh. Uh, my
Yes, sir.
apologies
Yeah,
for the late joining. Okay.
that's okay. That's okay.
Okay. To answer your question, we are not giving any job supporting like that. Okay. Yes. To answer, we can give some advice and assistance while developing the resume and to keep the what things to keep it in the Naukri portal. As I said, instead of using the only Power BI, keep the DEX, Power BI, Gateway, and page-netted reports and a report builder, so that recruiters can understand that this candidate can knows all those things. Even while searching the job portal, also by using the some keyword, they will search, they will pick up the resume. Okay, that is the reason. If you add this all these things, your resume will get chances to pick up. Okay. Okay, another one is the job assistance. Okay, if you get selected one company, if you are working on that particular company, if you stuck up somewhere, instead of going for the proxy, you can ask, if you stuck up somewhere in between, you can post the questions. If possible, I will answer it, but not so frequently, since we are all occupied in our respective works, right? Even I am also working. After this class, we are after 30 minutes, I also have to leave for the company.
Okay, I understand that. Yeah, thanks.
Did I answer your questions? Do you have
Yeah,
anything else?
I think it's clear. Okay,
Okay.
I got what you're saying. And one more thing is like, what is the duration of this course?
I would say 30 days. If since it is my first batch, well, okay. Yes, this many large audience. Earlier, I would give training and job supporting to the only one or two people. This is the
Hmm.
kind of large audience. So I divide this course in a few modules. I try to finish it in the 1 month. If not, I will extend it a few more days, which does not mean I will complete any cost in the 30 days, which does not mean like that. Okay, I will give the full content, whatever I know. I will fulfill that particular content. I will give you the content. If not, if I cannot complete within a 30 days, definitely I will extend it to further a few more days. But
Okay,
I will,
once the training is completed, do you have any lab environment where we can practice? And also, will you be showing us any real-time examples, or how you go about, working in
okay.
a real environment with Power BI?
Okay, why do we need a separate lab here? Even it is that is the first point that I told you in the sessions, right? Since Power BI is the open source, so anyone can download and install it and you do the practice. I don't think which requires a separate lab. So you
Hmm.
right away
Yeah.
you can download and install, practice it. Okay, that is the point, the first point. And second point is to cover the real time in scenarios. That's what, right?
Mhm.
I will try to bring up the scenarios which I faced earlier. Most of the things. Okay.
Right.
One.
The reason, sorry to stop you, but the reason I'm asking for the lab environment is like, uh, when you're connecting to different data sources, right? So if you're trying to connect to Oracle, SQL
Mm,
Server, or
mm,
MySQL,
mm,
so you cannot install all those things on your own machine, right?
mm,
So,
mm, mm.
so do you have any environment like that where you can replicate the production environment?
Yes, actually, to know Santosh, we don't have such type of, since we are a very small thing, right? Personally, give the trainings. We don't have those many database installed in our machine also. Yes.
Yeah, the lab setup is not there. At least as of now, we have not thought about it because we mostly concentrate on the app launching only. in which actually we can upload whatever the things is required, like in terms of videos and materials and all the stuff. But for now, the lab setup is not there. But when it comes to the real time projects, definitely he is going to show the real time project in the end as well. Like how exactly the real time project will go.
Hmm.
Those scenarios actually he can provide.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah. One more thing, Santosh. As I said, like Power BI can connect the different data sources. Only get the data from the different data sources only different. Once data comes up in the Power BI, remaining part is same. Okay. To answer your question, whether we can connect the MySQL DB to Oracle, in our during our sessions, we can connect some data from the SQL, some data from the Excel, so that people can get experience that data coming from the different data sources instead of connecting to the DB to MySQL Oracle.
Okay.
Got your point. I hope I answer your
Yeah.
question, Santosh.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for asking the question. Anyone else have any doubt? Please post your question or ask your question. Okay, one more point to add on to the Santosh question. Like in the real-time scenarios, in the you asked one question regarding the real-time scenario, right? Initially, first we talk about the theoretical part, and immediately we will convert the theoretical part into the practical part, so that you will get benefited both in interview perspective view and the work way also. Okay, to you, like both are important, right? To get selected and to do the work. Not only only selection is not a big thing, only working is not a big thing, right? I mean, it is not content our desire, right? If you are well at interview perspective view, if you are well at working perspective view, then you would say, yes, I can crack the interviews, I can work myself as an individual contributor, as a Power BI developer. Such a way my classes will be. I mean, I would not say there are separate only interview questions. In the meanwhile, one second, someone. In the meanwhile, I thought if something is important that there are chances to ask in the interview questions, definitely I will spend some time on interviews. Okay, how to answer those questions in the interviews. Okay.
Will it be possible to connect to the any of the not all Oracle SQL Server like DB to all the databases, at least to only one database, and can we do that? Otherwise, it will be every time from a file connection.
Yeah, no, yes, that's what Sweta, the first point. In these sessions, we are getting data from the database. See,
for us also.
Yeah.
So that SQL need to be installed in our machines. So
Yes.
that's what I mean.
Yes. You have to.
Okay.
You have to install SQL in your machine. See, the main reason why we keep getting why we use database to get the data is from the database side is every project, even irrespective of small and medium, everyone stores the data in the database side, right? A few people will maintain the data in the form of CSV, Excel, text files, SharePoint, but most of the people will they reside their data in the database side. If you're comfortable in one database, that would be good. Based on my knowledge, except the first project which I did in the 2007, There only I got the data from the multiple data sources. If you, some data from the Oracle, some data from the SQL Server, some data from the Excel. Remaining all the projects, I get data from the only one place, one database, that is the SQL Server. That is the reason we mainly concentrate on the SQL Server. Even if you know how to get data from the one database, it is easy, right, to get the data from the remaining database side also,
Yes,
like
yes,
Oracle,
same
DB2. Some syntactical differences. Other than that, remaining all are same, right? Select star from select fields and bring it, keep it in the views and bring it to the Power BI.
Yes. If possible, can you show how to download the SQL version also in the tomorrow session? Just for steps and where we need to and which version we need to, so that we will try from our end. If we face any issue, we'll come back to you. Just which version from where. That's all.
Okay. I would suggest it now 2022 also released, but instead of it's always better to have it in the 2016 version. I will do some
For which site we have to go and which file we need to download.
okay. I will.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone, any doubt? Please. That's it. Swati, Santosh, I think Redmi 8A Jewel some.
I'm good for mine.
Okay. Still,
And don't please hesitate to ask any kind of questions, because the questions will give us think more beyond the scope. Otherwise, we will stick to what we have in our hand. So probably you can ask more questions so that we can come up with the different answers. And we can also, sometimes we also don't know. If we don't know something, then we can do some research and come up with the solutions, right? And no one is perfect, and we all are working, and we'll try our best, and we'll try to give as much as possible during the sessions.
Okay.
okay. If no questions are there, we can wind up this session. We can connect tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the session.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you so much.
Ramesh.
Bye bye.